NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Wood out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Thompson. And it's Davis in at the 4 slot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Green. Can't connect from short range. Green against Wood. Over Green. Wood with the bucket.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 5-point game. Şengün against Lively. And the wide open shot from Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Oh, not even thinking about it. When Green is catching and firing like that, you know he's feeling it.
Here's Wood. Last game we saw him score 32. A three-pointer is right on target.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And that one's good. Green.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammate.
Coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, after their three-point shooting abandoned them in the finals, the Mavericks have addressed that shortcoming in a major way, acquiring one of the Splash Brothers, Klay Thompson. Klay is eager for a fresh start and an opportunity, I'm told, to add another ring to his championship resume. This should be a match made in heaven.
Without a doubt. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Here's Green after the made shot from Wood. Smith kicks to Thompson. There's Green with the 3. And Lively pulls it down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's good for 2. And it's 9 points for Mr. Thompson outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Van Vliet with the bucket.
Come on, this guy is one tough hombre. Fred Van Vliet is somebody you want on your side.
Here's Lively. Oh.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Van Vliet. The Mavericks making the shot. Green, the pass to Thompson. Offline with his 3. Mavericks leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Kings really lit up the floor. He scored 32 points and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
No good on that one. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Houston. Cam Whitmore comes in for Green. Şengün against Wood. Another three for Dallas.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Whitmore with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. 46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gafford misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 13. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, I mean, every time out, it's a learning experience to some degree, but that's not what they were looking for.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it hurts a little more when you play well and fail to close out a game. That was one they should have won.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jalen Green comes in for Jabari Smith. And Dallas with a change here, too. Washington's checked in. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Green against Wood. Over Green. Wood with the bucket. Wood's got 14.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
The drive by Green. Really left alone that time.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Now Wood. He's got 14. Three-pointer. And so it's Dallas, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll take a quick break and then back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Jalen Green. Dylan Brooks out there with Green. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Whitmore in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Over in the corner, Washington. Puts it up from 15, and he nails the jumper. He's got 5.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
With the step back. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Gafford. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade?
To get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting the cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Whitmore. And it's Green missing. Mavericks leading by 12. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Thompson misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Inside, here's Wood. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Brooks misses. Dallas leading by 13. Wood passes to Lively. Back to Wood. Thompson outside. Davis kicks to Wood. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Irving.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Houston making some changes. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams, and it's Whitmore in for Jalen Green. Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. .131 left to play in the first half. Here's Van Vliet, banked in off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, at his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
Davis, the pass to Christie. Wood in the post. Covered by Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. From deep. And there's Wood. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Wood's got 11 points in the quarter.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Brooks kicks to Van Vliet. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Over in the corner, Wood. Pass to Lively. Here's Wood. Thompson finds Lively. Wood, that's a 2-pointer. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rockets trail by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Near the 3-point line, it's Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
They get the rebound. Davis tries again, and the layup is up and in. Davis has got 5 points so far. And so it's Dallas, closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Dallas Mavericks.
Obviously, they've been locked in from range. Your confidence grows as each shot goes in. It becomes contagious.
Yeah, in the second half, though, they got...
New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
a bunch of long-range snipers, cold-blooded. Still a way to go with the selection process, but this is a strong start.
No question. I'd rather play alongside them than against them. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to...
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end, and boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Wood. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. Wood passes to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Wood with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thompson outside. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. Count it. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Here's Wood. He's got 29 points. Outside Irving. Going inside. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
First free throw is good.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
From deep, Green, rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 20. To the middle. Washington kicks to Gafford. Wood passes to Irving. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Thompson outside. Mavericks with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Down low, here's Şengün. Can't cash in from close range. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Irving, yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Thompson outside. Back to Van Vliet. 1:37 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot to stop the run. Good D by Thompson. Dallas has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Washington kicks to Thompson. Wood with it. He has 29. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson dishes to Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. For the Rockets, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Smith. Dylan Brooks comes in for Amen Thompson. And it's Whitmore in for Fred VanVleet. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Great win tonight, MP. Great win tonight, MP. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting.
Feeling you, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live in it.
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K. Here we are, Stan, at the midway point. We've got some big things coming up on the schedule.
Yeah, some things that fans really love. All-Star Weekend, the trade deadline. We'll see which teams are going to shake up their roster. A lot of stuff going on.
And you look at this rookie class. MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
Well, he's made his presence felt, had some excellent outings, and should be proud of his accomplishments. To be frank, there's still room for growth for MP, and it will be interesting to see if he's shown enough brilliance to achieve his goal.
And now, Dallas' starting group. We've got Anthony Davis. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Wood in at the 2. Here's Dallas now. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've won 17 straight games.
Well, just to be able to be on the call and see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, It might be Desmond Bane, Coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bane, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career. Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
The three from Wood. On target from range. Wood's got 5.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Jackson, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Graham.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Here's Irving. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
Outside Bane. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Kept alive, and there it is for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And Dallas with a change here, too. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He added 33 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. And while he's certainly been great, so has this team. They're clicking on all cylinders. This looks like a team in sync, B.A.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
From outside the arc. Morant, no good. And it's Wood with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Davis finds Wood. Shot clock at 5. Lets it fly. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Wood.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Jackson outside. Pass to Edey. Bane with it. Now here's Aldama. Puts up a 3. Hits the trifecta.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Moran against Wood. For 3. The rebound by Edey. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Morant looking around. No good off the back of the rim. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Dallas on top, up 1. Don't go away. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
They've got Desmond Bane, Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama, and it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Bane. Buries it down low. Bane's got 7 points in the game.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Wood. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And he makes it.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pippen, pass to Clark. Aldama outside to the middle. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Over to the left wing. Lively passes to Christie. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
When asked about Desmond Bane, Coach Taylor Jenkins said he's grown into a leadership role. Guys look to him because he sets an example. Bane said experience is the best teacher. Being in this league for several years, you start to find your voice and your confidence in things you know and say.
All right, Allie, thanks. Marshall passes to Wood. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brandon Clark.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he's showing a little more aggressiveness, getting himself to the line here in the second quarter.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Pass to Pippen. Jackson with a screen on Wood. Here's Pippen. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 6. Wood inside. 18 points for him. Got it. Washington's got his first 2 points of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pippen, pass to Clark. And there's the foul. It's on Derek Lively. That's his first foul of the game. Morant, he's checked in for Pippen. Exum's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Christie. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Morant against Wood.
Morant with the slam! Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
a basket by Wood. Wood's got 22 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Wood outside. From downtown, it goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Clark with a screen on Wood. Down low. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
The 3 from Wood. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Well, yeah, there's that explosiveness we talk about with Morant. He gets off the floor with such ease.
Wood inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 30 points in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
These guys are presented to Singapore. And get ready for the third half-court rumble. They're measuring up the shot.
You have to ask yourself, how much better can they play? Good decision-making, they made shots. That's very impressive, man.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, they've got Derek Lively. Anthony Davis is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Wood in at the 2 spot. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Wood's got 33 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Fires the 3. Davis with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Here's Wood. Can't get it to fall.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, that's a great find by Morant. He draws so much attention, there's usually someone open.
Memphis shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Mavericks making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Dallas leading by 13. Wood outside. Takes the three. The rebound by Jackson.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. Outside Morant. Tough points from Ja.
Yeah, Morant just continuing to assert himself offensively.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Now Gafford. Out to Wood. The three is up. The offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Jackson with a screen on Irving. From deep, Morant. Doesn't go for him.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jackson against Irving. Here's Davis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Davis has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the versatility of Davis on offense, he doesn't have to be right under the hoop to score.
Payne, the pass to Morant. And Gafford with the block. Wood against Morant. Wood misses. Grizzlies trail by 17. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. The shot no good. Nice D from Gafford. Here's Wood. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Wood's got 38 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Pass to Edey. From deep, Morant. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Wood inside. Guarded by Payne. Nice move. And it's Wood laying it in. Wood's got 10 points in just the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get into paint and get wet.
Outside Payne. Back to Morant. Thompson with the block.
And with length and instincts, Thompson has been an elite defender in the league for years.
Here's Wood. And he banks in the layup. Wood's got 42 in the game.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Doesn't go that time. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up.